What's going on, everybody? We are back once again playing on the level 19 Gnome Warlock. If you are new to the channel, welcome. Very excited that you are here with us today. We are playing World of Warcraft Classic Hardcore. We're playing on the Bloodsail Buccaneers Classic Era server. If you don't know what Hardcore is, basically level a character from 1 to 60. Don't die. If you do happen to die, unfortunately you have to delete that character and then start from scratch. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's a cool game mode. It's gotten very, very popular and it's only increasing in popularity. So yeah, having a blast with it. In this episode, I'm actually... we'll go ahead and get started here. In this episode, I am actually doing kind of like a late night recording, so hopefully nothing goes wrong. Hopefully I don't die because I'm tired. This probably will be a shorter episode than usual. Typically I try to make the videos about an hour long, but we'll see what happens. So let's see, where do we need to go? Crisp spider meat. We are okay. We're gonna head back this way. Tanner from Hardcore the Warrior has died at level 19 in Redridge Mountains to a Blackrock outrunner. Her last words were WTF. Rest in peace, dude. Alright, so we need spider meat. There are also some gnolls back here that we need to kill as well. We're gonna start with the spider right here. Hopefully everybody's having a good morning or afternoon or evening, whatever time it is when you happen to be watching this video. Hopefully you're having a good one. Go ahead and grab a health stone. Put on unending breath because why not? We'll give this guy unending breath for the heck of it. Magic Mow. Yeah, usually when I'm playing the game, it's not nighttime. So, yeah, a little bit of a different vibe here. A lot darker. I was saying a few episodes ago how I really like it when it is nighttime in Azeroth. Very nice, very calm. What a great game. Alright, let's see. I think people have probably cleared out these gnolls up here, but we'll have to swing back by. Let's see if we can find some spiders or something. There's a spider. Giant tarantula fang. Nice. Not super helpful for us, but I didn't realize that was a thing you could get. Pretty sweet. I wonder what the level is to use that. Level 10. Okay. +1 stamina. I mean, it's not fantastic. I would imagine maybe if you're a rogue, You might want it, but even then, you're probably going to want like agility. I don't know. Maybe that's good. Alright, here's another spider. Make sure that... Okay, so we used up all of our talent points. That's right, we maxed out Demonic Embrace, which gives us like a 15% increase. Stamina? Yeah, pretty decent. And we've got a ways to go before the next level. But it is all good. Oh, we didn't get that one. Here, let's go after this Gore Tusk. With our fancy new wand, too. Look at that. Big damage. We are pumping right now. I don't know if we need the Gore Tusk liver. I know we need that for some quest, but I don't know if that's here or not. Oh. Oh. Like I said, I'm recording this at night, and usually, like, I mean, it's not that late, I guess, but I don't know. I feel like the older I'm getting, the more useless I am late at night. Like I said, it's not even that late. It's probably like, it's almost 11. I did a lot today, though, so I have every right to be a little bit tired. Wish I could drink some coffee right now. If I could just, like, if I didn't have a normal job during the day, I would totally be drinking some coffee right now. I would love to just stay up super late, drink coffee at night, you know, sleep in late. But yeah, I have to stop drinking coffee at like, usually no later than like 5 p.m. And even then, that's pushing it. I just like coffee though. I wish the caffeine would wear off sooner so I could drink coffee later in the day, so I could drink more coffee. Thankfully, coffee isn't too bad for you. I mean, it's like anything, you know, you can overdo it, but I mean, there are way worse things you could be doing. I feel like coffee's pretty low down on that list. But I guess I could do decaf, but that seems stupid to me. What's the point? Alright, I don't want to get too far down that way. Let's go ahead and get this whelp. Why not? know what? I actually do kind of like these 3 quests we're doing because the Murlocs are right here. There are some gnolls right there, and then there are boars and spiders, you know, in this general area. So it's a pretty efficient place. Okay, I'm gonna nerd out for a second. Dude, come on. Look at that. That is a screenshot right there, dude. Oh my gosh. That is incredible. That's a really good shot. Wow. With the music too. Let's just turn off the music for a second. Come on, dude. I'm telling you, best game ever made. Hands down. No contest. Blizzard, back in the day, somehow managed to catch lightning in a bottle. Wow. What a game. What a game. It's crazy how WoW has managed to stay relevant all these years later. Like, no, WoW isn't as big as it used to be. But WoW is still massive. Massive. Pretty cool. It makes me think, like, I wonder what the next WoW will be. Quote unquote WoW. Like, what's the next MMO that is just going to, you know, take over? Because, like, it has to happen at some point, whether it's within the next 2 years or the next 20 years. I feel like it's an inevitability. It may look completely different. It may be some kind of crazy VR, I don't know, type thing. Uh-oh. Let's get out of here, dude. I don't like you very much. I think we're actually fine, yeah. Gosh, it is so awesome having a Void Walker and having Fear. It's just, what a great combination. Anyway, yeah, I feel like it's an inevitability. I think that guy helped us kill one of our mobs, so we'll let our demon attack him for a bit. Yeah, I'd be curious to find out if any of you ever check the WoW forums. I do occasionally, just to kind of see what is going on. You know, I mean, it's a lot of people complaining. There are, you know, some good posts, for sure. But I saw one today that was talking about, you know, how Blizzard has just really dropped the ball with Classic and with Wrath of the Lich King. Especially letting GDKP become like the quote-unquote end game. Like it's this kind of like meta end game. And I think there's a lot of validity to it. And yes, I have done my fair share of GDKPs, especially in Season of Mastery. But yeah, I did some in Wrath as well. It's not really my preferred, you know, method of raiding, but it's a thing. People do it. I do think it is detrimental to the game. I really do. I think the game would be better off without GDKP. I can't remember why I started going off on this rant, but it was somehow tied into what I was talking about before. I don't know. But yeah, Blizzard absolutely caught lightning in a bottle. It's going to be really interesting to see. I mean, you know, a lot of people would probably say Ashes of Creation is the next big MMO to, you know, take the world by storm or whatever. I hope so. That'd be incredible. I'm right there with everybody else wanting the next big MMO. I don't know if it's gonna be Ashes. Who knows? Maybe it will be. It does look pretty solid from what I have seen. Still a little rough around the edges, but there was one piece of footage I saw. This was at some point last year probably, where there was like a world boss. They were doing like an open world encounter fighting this giant dragon, just like, you know, the high fantasy, like the quintessential high fantasy boss encounter. And there was a bunch of people. There was probably 30 people or 40 people, something like that, all fighting this dragon outside. It looked awesome. It's just Ashes has a lot of things to get right, and it doesn't have a lot of room for error. And when you talk about an MMO release, I think it's very important that they make it land. It doesn't have to be perfect by any means. You can patch things. It's got to have. There are several things that it has to have at launch, no question. In my opinion, anyway, and I'm basing this opinion or this stance off of most recently what we saw happen with New World. Great game, I thought. I still think it has a ton of potential. I want New World to succeed. I thought it had a lot of really good things going for it. It does have a lot of good things going for it, but it didn't have in-game content. That's the number one. And more specifically, it didn't have raiding, and it didn't have any. It kind of had PvP at the end, but like it was also one of these things where they locked some of the PvP. I can't remember what it was called. Something Fort. I can't remember what it was called, but anyway, there was like a PvP mode where you could only unlock at 60, I think. Anyway, it just wasn't well fleshed out, and there was no raiding in the game whatsoever. So there's two things right there. Sorry, I just hit my microphone. I was taking off my glasses to rub my eyes. That's two things right there that Ashes of Creation has to get right. Ashes is very ambitious with their player housing, with their whole like village, town, city. I don't know what you call that, but like city progression system. It's very ambitious. They've got to get it, again, not perfect. They have to get it right. It has to be. It's got to be 90% of the way there on release. And let the rest fall into place. And I think that's what, you know, look at WoW, for example. It changed a lot throughout the patches. But, you know, I mean, the vast majority of the game was there at launch. Now, I'm not saying, like, obviously, like, Nax wasn't available, like, they released it in patches. That's totally fine. I wouldn't expect... I wouldn't want Ashes of Creation to release everything at one point. Hopefully I'm making sense here. The game needs to be about 90%. The base game needs to be about 90% fleshed out, I think, for it to be a success. And nowadays, people expect to be able to raid. People expect to be able to do in-game dungeons. People expect to be able to do PvP. And then again, the whole player housing, the city progression. People expect that to at least work. The less clunky that can be, the better. We have gotten some boar meat here, which we can cook. So yeah, we definitely are doing the right thing by collecting that boar meat. Yeah, there are other MMOs coming out soon. Throne in Liberty, I think I talked about that in the last episode. You know, I don't know a ton about it. I hope it succeeds. I never really wish or hope for, you know, any of these MMOs to fail. I think the saying, a rising tide raises all ships. I think that's pretty accurate. I think it's good for all MMO communities if, you know, the vast majority of them are succeeding. They're fun to play. Like Final Fantasy, I need to give Final Fantasy another shot. I've really been thinking about it. I've also been thinking about playing ESO again. I need to give these MMOs another shot. I don't know if I would do any content on them. It could be kind of cool, though. Let's go check out to see if there's any spiders over here. It could be cool to do a playthrough of kind of like, you know, returning to the game, you know, 10 years later. Because I think Guild Wars 2 came out. That's another one I've been wanting to play. I think Guild Wars 2 came out about 10 or 11 years ago. Final Fantasy 14, I'm not sure when that came out, but it has been quite a long time. And then ESO, I played that at launch. I think that was maybe like 2014, maybe 2013, something like that. So it's probably been 10 years, maybe 8 years since ESO has come out. So yeah, it could be cool to do a playthrough of like, you know, returning player, checks out these various different MMOs and stuff. I don't know, just a thought. If you'd be interested in that, you know, let me know. But at the end of the day, don't get it twisted. This is a World of Warcraft classic channel. I'm a classic Andy. I am a die-hard classic fan. But I do like to play other games sometimes, mix it up. I think I've mentioned this before. I also play this MMO FPS called PlanetSide 2. It's actually free on Steam if you want to check it out. It's pretty cool. It's just these like So there are several continents that you can fight on at any given time. And there are 3 factions that you can choose to play for. There's technically a 4th faction, but I won't get into that. There's 3 main factions that you can play for. And then with those factions, you can play like a sniper, like sneaky kind of class called an infiltrator. You can play a light assault class, which has a jetpack and can fly around. There's heavy assault, which is like pretty tanky. There's a medic, which, you know, you're a healer. So yeah, PlanetSide 2 is pretty cool. It's technically an MMO, but it's more of a FPS than an MMO. It's pretty cool though. I would recommend checking out. But I say that to say I do like to play other games. WoW isn't the only thing I play. Another game I have been wanting to check out is, well, not check out because I have played it before, but revisit, I guess, is Titanfall 2. Now that is not an MMO, but it's this like, it's kind of like a FPS, but you can control these giant robot like mechs things. It's pretty cool. I haven't played the campaign. I've heard the campaign is really good, but I just really liked playing the multiplayer with my friends. Any game that has like really solid PvP, I always enjoy stuff like that. Man, we are killing it with these the boar meat. Yeah, this is very smooth, being able to, you know, tackle all of these different enemies a few levels higher than we typically would. I am a fan. Let's drag this guy over to the road really quick. I've also been thinking about doing some WoW, not necessarily deep dives, but I don't know, like I feel like doing a retrospective. I really like watching and listening to video game essays on YouTube. So like World of Warcraft retrospectives, or like a retrospective for Skyrim or Fallout or, you know, whatever. I think it would be kind of cool to do a video or a series of videos kind of like that, based on WoW. And I think it would be a lot of fun getting filming B-roll for it, because like I would just get to run around in the world and just film like this, and like I could use that as video clips of me like exploring different areas of the world and stuff. I don't know, I think it'd be fun. I've never really cared too much about video like making and editing and that kind of thing, but just from what little I've done with this channel on YouTube, it's actually like I can see how people get into it. It seems pretty fun. We should cook up that meat. You know what, we should also eat our herb baked egg. Oh. Oh gosh. Alright, I think we are going to run away. Yeah, we're just gonna bail. Well, no, we got this. It's fine. Ooh. That guy hits hard. Okay, yeah, we're gonna run away, I think. Perfect. I like this sack shield. Not bad. Huh. Oh, whatever. Tried to get a screenshot, but I was a little bit too slow. Yeah, those whelps or whelplings, whatever. I remember saying this like episodes ago. I wonder how many people die to those black dragon whelps, because I knew that they would be hitting hard. And I feel like usually when I first come to Redridge, those are actually orange for me. So maybe I've just been coming to Redridge too early this whole time. Who knows? Alright, let's see here. I mean, we're making pretty decent-ish progress. Oh, we don't even need this one. Whatever. I tried to get a soul shard off of that guy, but I was just a half of a second too late. Nice. Right, we finally finished that food. Oh, you know what? Do we not have any food? Like, I know we've got the food buff, but that's just for the buff. The actual food kind of sucks. To restore our health. Anyway, dang, we need to get some food. Alright, let's head to... Let's head to Lakeshire really quickly. And we can cook up this boar meat and buy some actual food as well. Perfect. We need to loot that. Alright, now it's safe. Oh, I'm really feeling it now. I'm pooped. I'm tired. I'm still having fun though. There is nothing like playing some WoW, especially at the end of the day. What a game. You know, sometimes I wonder, like, do other people have, and I'm not saying this in like a weird way or like a, I am the biggest World of Warcraft fan there is. I'm not saying it that way, but I do wonder, like, how many people appreciate the game on the same level as I do. Does that make sense? And I don't mean, like, I'm not saying from like a skill perspective. There are plenty of people who are way better at this game. They're way better at this game than I am. I'm not saying it like that, but I do wonder how many people appreciate the game. And I'm sure there are plenty of people. I would love to have a conversation with them. Or maybe we all feel this way about the game. There is something very special about Classic WoW though. It's undeniable. Like I said earlier, I mean, it's lightning in a bottle. You can't recreate it. Other games have tried. Most have failed. I would say pretty much all of them have failed to quote-unquote kill WoW. And then Classic just has this charm to it that, you know, retail, it doesn't have. I still play retail, it's fine. It's not the same though. Certainly not the same. We'll turn in that quest in a second. I want to see if in the inn, which there should be, but I've never really been a cooking person, so this is going to be a learning experience. I'm wondering if I can cook on this fire back here. And if I can, actually, I want to take some screenshots. Let me get my pet to stay here. Perfect. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about, dude. Look at this little cook. Alright, let's actually cook some food. Alright, roasted boar meat. Do it. Uh-oh. I have to be quick with that, I guess. I can't, well, I guess, hiding my UI, like, cancels this. It's kind of annoying. Nice. Alright. And we'll go ahead and cook the rest of this meat here. And our cooking is now level 31.
Hey there.
Not bad. Alright, so let's sell this boar meat. Oh, dude, I'm so dumb. We have these mushrooms and we have this cheese. Okay, yeah, I'm too tired. I'm too tired to be doing this. I didn't even notice that. Come on, man. What am I doing? Alright, let's go ahead and sell some of this crap in our bags. Need that. Don't need that. We'll go ahead and sell the coarse thread just because, like, it's so cheap. The extra bag slot is going to be nice to have. Okay. Okay, that should be fine. And we'll keep that.
Be careful.
Need help?
Is there a cooking trainer anywhere by chance? Doesn't look like it. Well, yeah, I guess I'm not gonna. Guess I can't train cooking here for. I guess I gotta go somewhere else. Anyway, that's fine. Alright, good dudes. Well, I guess I'm gonna call it here. I know it's only like 42 minutes in. I usually try to make these about an hour, but like I said, I'm pooped. And I don't want to die to doing something stupid because I'm tired. Like, I didn't even realize, I had food in my bag. I didn't have to run all the way over here. So, yeah. You know what? Let me buy a little bit of food before I forget. I don't want to start the next episode
I buy and trade.
and have forgotten to pick up some food. So, let's get some fish. That should be fine.
Light bless you.
Okay. Now we've got plenty of food, we've got plenty of water, and we are ready to continue our adventure in the next one. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you like the content, please like, please subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.